Good morning, family. Good morning, family. Don't forget, grow some trees, grow some food, grow something. Let's get started. Good morning, family. Today is June 21st. It is the first day of summer. Although I didn't plan on filming a video today, but there are so many beautiful things going on in the garden this morning that I wanted to show you guys a quick glance, I guess you could say, at what is going on before I start working. I am getting a late start this morning. It's already 9 o'clock, so we might get a bit of noise, but you know, that's life. That's life in an urban neighborhood. So let me show you guys a little bit of what's going on and how the garden changes on a daily basis. So this morning I'm going to start over here in this bed. If you guys remember, this is the bed where I had all of the peas growing. Look at this tomatillo. It is so long. I really should have trellised it up, but you know what? I kind of like the look of it. Look at it. Beautiful. I always call them little lanterns. They just look like little lanterns to me, paper lanterns. I came out here right now and there was a squirrel over here and it jumped out of the bed. I came to see if there was any damage and I lifted this branch here and I heard a crack. So I don't know if I did that or if they did that, but either way, it's not good. I'm not sure if I'm just going to cut it off or leave it that way. If I leave it open, I don't want any insect activity to get in there. So, not sure yet. But, let's see if I can get my shadow out of there. Like I said, it's a little late in the morning. Got beautiful tomatoes growing here. I'm going to have to get on this side to get down in there to show you guys. But, look at that little set right there. They're so tiny and so cute. Those are the Husky Cherry Red. Got flowers over here on this one, but no actual tomatoes. Let me see, which one is this one? Oh, this is the Sun Sugar. Look at the beautiful, beautiful flower on this eggplant. Look at that. That is so pretty. The melons are starting to climb up. That's the Crenshaw melon. That is my first time growing that one. This is the lemon cucumber. It is also growing a little wild, which is why I'm out here. I need to go ahead and add the wire mesh on here because it's growing over the side. I'll go around that side in a minute and show you. So that way it can also trellis up that one. I have been taking the bell peppers off of these little pepper plants, and they're producing little peppers. There is one that's in there and it's kind of covered by this cantaloupe over here and by that lemon cucumber. Look at all of those flowers down in there, you guys. Look at that. Look at that, all on one stem. Like, wow. But this cantaloupe is also climbing up. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and add all of the rest of the wire onto there too, because these guys are growing. Look at this. This is why I hate when the squirrels and stuff come through here. You know, they start climbing and breaking things and they're damaging the plants. But hopefully this one will start producing some fruit pretty soon. Over here, you guys know I cut these collards down and I didn't cut them far enough because I didn't want the roly-polies coming through here eating them. But they are already bolting again. Got more tomatoes over here also, and beautiful pepper plants. These pepper plants are doing so well. They are gorgeous. They are getting some height on them. They are pushing out blooms also. So they're doing really well. They're actually doing better than the ones in the bed over there. They were all bought at the same time. They all came off of the same flat. But this side over here is doing a lot better. The plants are darker, they're greener. Those over there are also green, but they're not as dark as these, and they're not as tall as these. If I come over here to this side, of course, the chocolate mint is always doing well. The Swiss chard and the curly kale that I planted in this container is coming back up. The collard greens that I cut down over here, I cut those all the way down and they are back up again. This is an overwintered pepper plant. These cucumbers are doing beautifully. These are the Market More. There's 2 of those on there and they are just continuing to climb higher and higher. And over the side, this little vine that you see in here that is coming up, these are the cucamelons. Cucamelons turn out to be perennial here. So they come back every year, even in this little container. They're coming back. I've got another overwintered pepper plant over here. And let's go over here to the other side because that side actually has a nice sized pepper on it. But we're gonna go through these tomatoes and beans first. Let's see, I've got a nice sized tomato down in there. Let's see, are you doing good? Oh, you actually are. I do have some beans coming, which I might go ahead and take these and put them in a little stir fry tonight. These are the Royal Burgundy bush beans. I don't want to break this branch, but I'm going to go through here. Let's see, got more down in here? Yeah, we do. I'm going to have to come out here and harvest these today. Got them on both sides. And I do have more tomatoes that are setting. You know, it's that time of year when people start asking me for green tomatoes, and this year I'm not giving out any because before summer is over, I usually end up having to go to the store and buy tomatoes, and I don't want to do that this year. So this year I'm going to be hoarding all of my tomatoes. So like I said, this is an overwintered pepper plant and it still pushes out peppers. Here's another one of those other pepper plants. You know what? That is, yeah, this is the California Wonder. So this is its first pepper this summer. This always amazes me. So this is the sweet potato vine. Do you guys remember? This is an ornamental and it's supposed to be an annual out here. So every year in wintertime, it just dies off. There's nothing left. And I don't know why, but this one comes back for me every year. I think this is its 3rd year. And it was actually a clipping from another one that I had that when winter hit, I took some clippings off of it and I rooted it in the house and planted them out. And you guys know this is where I showed you the little yellow pepper, the floral gem. Oh, hello, don't bother me, I'm just talking. And yeah, about a week ago, just started coming back up. The same over here. This is the collard green that I cut down. And as you can see, I'm getting more than one coming back up. It's actually, they're sprouting all along the stem that was down there that was touching the soil. So all of my melons are finally starting to take a little height because we have now been getting some heat. Like I said, we've had June gloom all month long. We've had 2 weeks worth of nothing but just haze and mist. And now we're finally getting a little bit of heat. So everything is waking up and just taking off. And you know, melons, they need full sun and heat. They just love it. So this is another one of the watermelons. You can see there's little tiny ones on here, and I still don't know which ones this is until it actually takes off. And this lily right here is so funny to me. So as you can see, this is still in the nursery pot, and there's not even that much soil in there. I planted this out in the yard and it just died off. I moved it to another spot and it just died off. It never ever bloomed. So this year I had it back in the pot, didn't know what to do with it, and I just set it over here in this corner, and it actually started growing, and this is the first year that it has bloomed, just sitting over here in this little corner in a nursery pot. I never even saw the flower on this, and it's gorgeous. It is beautiful. It's just happy to be over here in its nursery pot doing its own little thing. This is another reason why I'm out here today, because of this one. I'm pretty sure this is the honeydew melon, because the last time I grew it, it went wild. It was everywhere. So it is already outgrown the first part of this trellis that I put on here, and I came out to add the second stage to this trellis. Now here's one of the things that I'm most looking forward to. You guys know I love yellow pear tomatoes. And this one over here, now I've had some very tall yellow pear tomatoes, but this one doesn't seem to be stopped growing. It is going and going and going. It is all the way out here on the ground. Look at this. And it's reaching all the way inside of the compost bin. This is a huge plant. This one, not so much, but this one is. Look at these sets. And it's got a bunch of them all throughout, all inside, all the way down the stems. This is from that one too. Look at that. That one is huge. So I'm hoping it stays that way all summer and it gives me fruit all summer long. All right, guys. So it's getting late in the morning. I'm going to do a little harvest and then I'm going to get to work. I've got to get all these trellises up, and I've been cleaning out the garage, so I've got to get on that also. The kids are out of school for the summer, so it's going to be noisy in a few minutes as soon as the neighbors' kids get up. And I want to get this done, and while it's still nice and peaceful and I can listen to the birds singing. So until then, you all stay blessed. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and say hi to me. Don't forget, just give me a little waving hand, drop a heart, tell me where you're gardening from, tell me where you are, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Either way, I answer back. And until then, like I said, you guys stay blessed, and I will see you all in the next video.